It is not quite fall, technically, and yet this is what we woke up to this morning. It's a winter wonderland!
There was a small chance of snow last night, which I guess turned into more than just a small chance because it's been coming down for several hours.
This was not at all what we expected. We were gonna come outside and film a rig tour this morning, and we opened the windows and surprise!
We picked a great day to do a tour of this rig, but we've been in it now for a little while and we haven't done a tour yet. So we wanted to do that today.
And show you all the cool features.
Okay, so the rig we're currently traveling across Canada, and behind us is the leisure travel van Wonder. It's a 2019 prototype called the RTB, which stands for the rear twin bed.
It's on a Ford diesel chassis. What is it? The Transit 350. This is our third diesel engine that we've driven. We've driven a Mercedes, a Fiat, and now a Ford. Obviously not owning any of those rigs, but driven them all. This is definitely my favorite as far as being able to handle the mountains and get up and go.
Yeah, and maybe even the snow if we decide to take it for a spin today. We'll see.
Please no, that would be scary.
We're from Texas.
Can we go inside now?
Yeah. Well, let's show the back before we go in.
This part?
Yeah. So this is one of the main features on this rig for the 2019 Wonder. It's a gear garage, but not just any gear garage. It comes with a built-in bike rack.
Which is good because you don't want your bikes getting snowed on, right?
Exactly. Ta-da! So we have two bikes in here, courtesy of Leisure Vans. And so to get these bikes out, what you typically do is I'm actually just gonna take out one of these tires so I can just pull it out. And it just slides right out. We've been in this rig now for a little over a month. I've used this bike rack several times, and we're not hardcore bicyclists or anything like that, but it's been extremely nice not having to worry about putting them on the back of the rig. We travel with our bikes on the back of Alyssa's Honda CR-V, so the fact that they can just slide right in and they're incognito, they're nice bikes, so they stay protected, is an amazing feature on this new coach. So just when you're done with them, slides right back in.
And there's still room. We've still got other stuff in the garage too.
And on the other side of the garage, there's a lot of room because it's extremely tall. So we have suitcases and all kinds of stuff on the other side. But this is an amazing feature that's part of this new 2019 Wonder, is this gear garage with a bike rack. Now we can go inside.
Okay, thank you. This is like the tiniest rig that we've been in, definitely has the actual biggest kitchen that we've had because of this little feature right here. One thing that we've really seen in the past couple years in the RV industry is that they're really making more adaptable spaces. So when you need more counter space, you can just bring this down, and this is hands down the most counter space I've ever had in any RV kitchen. Plus, because the countertop is white, it actually makes it a lot easier to clean because you can see what spills and things you've made. And it makes it so much brighter in here. So it feels like an even bigger kitchen, even though this rig is just 24 feet. Just a couple like kitchen basics. We have a 2-burner stove, that's gonna be gas. We actually have a really deep sink. Then we have a 3-way fridge and freezer, both of which are completely full right now. And then we actually have a convection oven / microwave. So we can actually roast a chicken or bake a cake or do anything like that in this oven. We've always had gas ovens in the past in RVs. This is our first time to have a convection, and I actually really like it. It cooks things a lot more evenly than it really does in a gas oven.
This is something I'd never really seen before in another RV, which is a modular table desk. So if you look under this, there is a little contraption. So if you look down here, basically this kind of works as a ratchet of sorts. So I can go this way and then move the desk up or down, in or out. So
notice how you already call it a desk, not a table.
I guess I use it more for a desk than I do for a table. So this can go up or down right here, just like that. And then there's another one of these in the bedroom. So we can actually move the table to the back, like we've had dinner back there some nights. And if we want to have it up here, we can have it up here. And so the way it works is that you can set it in a lot of different directions. Alyssa's sitting in this chair opposite of me. So if I want to have the table a little bit closer to me and she's not in here, if we're sharing it, I'll push it away a little bit.
You can kind of twist it and move it any which way.
Yeah, you can kind of twist it and move it a lot of different ways. So it's nice because this rig is only 24 feet, 9 inches long, and having the table, being able to push it out of the way like that and have a bit more room up here has been really nice. And then every time we drive the rig, actually we don't even take it out. What we do is we just put it over here just like this. It goes out of the way really easily. We just slide these seats up a little bit in the front whenever we're stationary. This chair actually swivels around on the front passenger side. We never really do it. We just push it up to the front because it's easier. We're not gonna sit there. But the table's been a really cool feature.
How often do we work from bed?
More than we should.
So this is like, you know, the leisure travel van equivalent to like an iPad being built into the wall. So I can control pretty much everything on the rig from just this one screen, which is pretty awesome. I can turn off all of the lights and then I can turn all of them back on. I can control our temperature, our furnace, AC, all of that. I can see all of our tank levels, which have actually been extremely accurate as well. I know that's an issue with a lot of rigs, is that they say like your gray tank is full, but it's really not, things like that. This has been really accurate. You can turn on your water pump right here, start your generator right here, and then you can actually go through, this is just the home screen, but you can go through these individual screens. So here's every single different light from like your porch light, your awning light, your exterior baggage light, and turn all those on right here. And then you can actually go to this screen, which probably means a lot of important things, but I really don't understand a single word that's on here. I think it's for if you want to set...
It's for auto gen.
If you want to set your auto generator for like, oh, if the batteries get to this level, automatically kicks on, all that kind of stuff, which we haven't used because the rig has solar on it, which is above my head. I'll show you that in a second. And then, like I said, you can go to your AC, turn the AC on, set your temperature, and then look at any of your settings. There is an auto dimming setting, which I highly recommend. So it will turn the screen off when you're not using it, because if you do keep it on, then it's really bright in your eyes when you're sleeping in the back. So, pro tip. One thing a lot of full-time RVers are very cognizant of is your power available on board. So we do have a generator on board. We also have 400 watts of solar up on the roof, and there's an inverter. So you can probably boondock for a really long time in this rig because you do have so many power options. So I can see up here our battery levels and how much charge we're taking in from all the solar panels. And then right over here we have our inverter, which we can turn on and off easily. Bathroom next?
Let's do it.
Okay. So as far as space in the bathroom, a lot of RV bathrooms are really small. I've never seen this as a space creating technique. This door is curved, so it actually creates a ton of room inside the bathroom. Come on in. So you've got your bathroom, you've got a towel rack right here, you've got a hand towel rack over here. You actually have like built-in cups to hold your toothbrushes and everything. What I love, well, what Heath loves is that there's a window in the bathroom so he can, quote, have a view when he's in the bathroom. But this mirror on the wall actually swivels out. So if you do want privacy, you do have that option. One very unique thing, so there's a Dometic toilet in here, and what we learned from the guys over at Leisure, oh, don't show that my socks aren't matching.
That's okay.
What we learned from the guys over at Leisure is that on rigs this small, because the tanks have to be so small, they always have macerators in the toilets. So that can, you know, I don't want to, you know, go into too many details, but like you can just imagine what that does for your black tank as far as making everything a little bit easier and allowing you to have smaller tanks.
A quick note on the macerator toilet. We hadn't had any experience of using one in an RV before, but anytime we've used any RV in the past, we've owned a Class C motorhome, 20 years old. We've had our 2016 rig and all that stuff. We've test drove other rigs as well. We've always had an issue with toilet smell in the RV.
Especially like after you dump and then you start driving.
Exactly. I can say that this has, without a doubt, been the least smelling toilet of all time. So, not the purpose of this video to like hit on the toilet a ton, but like seriously.
I would recommend it.
Yeah.
Definitely. This is the smallest RV shower I've ever been in, and it is also my favorite shower we've ever had in an RV for a few reasons. Actually, before I show you the shower, I want to talk about the hot water heater first, because we had a Truma hot water heater in our rig in New Zealand and I loved it. We had the Combi, and in here we have the AquaGo, which I'm pretty sure Truma's only 2 products because we see them at RV shows all the time. They have like these big banners that are like instant, constant, endless hot water, and I'm like, y'all need to calm down, because I've RV'd enough to know that that is impossible. And I would like to formally apologize because I was so wrong. It is the best hot water heater on the market in any RV that I've experienced. Feel free to sponsor me, Truma. I would appreciate that. But the AquaGo, we can flip it on and you get hot water in about like 30 seconds. So maybe not totally instant, but you can hear it kick on. 30 seconds, you've got pretty much a full tank of hot water. And when you're showering, unless you actually run out of water in your tanks, you're not running out of hot water in the shower. So we can actually take really long showers, which with having long hair is actually very important to me. I used to almost always, when I needed to wash my hair, actually go to an RV park. I can shower in here and it's amazing. So that's one reason why I love it. The other reason why I love it is these bars right here. RV manufacturers, why do you not make this to where you can put a bottle of shampoo and it doesn't fly out as soon as you're driving? I don't know what you're thinking, but Leisure figured this out. So usually whenever we're driving, we actually have to take all of our soaps off and like put them in the shower floor. Otherwise you hear them bouncing around while you're driving. These can all stay really secure and there's so much room. So we can have like 2 things of shampoo and conditioner and put razors and bars of soap and everything up here. So that's really great. And it actually comes with one of these, you know, fancy shower heads versus in other RVs that we've bought, that's the first thing we always do is replace the shower head. So this one comes with a really great high-powered one. And like I said, this is my favorite shower. Oh, it also has this for privacy, so I can't get locked in.
All right, so now we're in the bedroom, and similar as we have in New Zealand, sorry if you didn't watch those videos that we keep referencing, that we'll link up to our rig over there, but very similar. We have 2 twin beds here in the back, and there is a little wooden pallet that flips over right here, and you can bring those beds together. I'm not gonna do that because you get it. You can bring the beds together. But one cool thing about it is that we have a lot of storage underneath here. So we actually have all of our kind of closet area underneath here, and then just storage for random video gear and stuff under here.
Oh, I guess the last thing over here is there's 2 TVs in the rig, which 2 TVs in a rig this size is kind of crazy to me. But they're both smart TVs. So you can actually like put on Spotify and jam and dance around, which we've obviously never done, or watch Netflix, watch YouTube, anything like that.
So that's it. That's the Wonder RTB. That's our home for the next couple of months. And we have been loving it. Life in the smaller Class B has been, I would say, extremely, what's the word?
Adventurous?
Easy. Less stressful. I would say for me, that's the biggest perk of being in a smaller rig like this one. Is
you can just pack up everything and go really quickly because there's no slides, there's no jacks, and it's small enough that you can just
park anywhere we want.
Go anywhere.
It's awesome. If you guys have any questions about this rig, feel free to drop them in the comments and
we'll make up answers and pretend like we know everything about the rig.
Exactly.
But we'll drop a link where you can see all the specs for all you people that want to know all the details.
Yeah. Okay, so we talked about this a little bit.
The snowflake got me right in the eye. Okay, we're good.